All right, guys, here we are with more utter nonsense. Eddie Howe, Newcastle United boss, will miss first game in charge against Brentford with COVID. This news, of course, comes as Newcastle sit 19th in the Premier League, 5 points adrift of safety after the club's opening 11 games of the season. Eddie Howe tests positive for COVID-19, whilst Newcastle are 19th in the league. This is what Eddie had to say. I'm very disappointed that I won't be there with you all at St James's Park tomorrow, but it is incredibly important that I follow the guidelines and self-isolate, Howe said. I'd like to reassure everyone that I feel fine. Of course you do, Eddie. There's nothing wrong with you. And while this is unwelcome news for me, I know it hasn't derailed our preparations for what is an important game. This Jesuit man. I have been and will be in constant communication with my coaching team and the players, both tomorrow and during the week. And I know they will be giving everything on and off the pitch. The reality is the Premier League's rigged. Whether Eddie Howe sat in the dugout or sat on his ass at home pretending he's got COVID makes no difference to the outcome. Howe tested positive 10 days before his upcoming 44th birthday. How hilarious, eh? He tests positive for coronavirus on November the 19th, 10 days before his upcoming birthday. And now he has to self-isolate for 10 days. So at the end of his self-isolation, it'll be his birthday. And I'm sure there's a headline where he's going to be celebrating with his family, having a nice meal out in a restaurant, COVID-free. It's just an utter disgrace. But it's not only Eddie Howe who supposedly tested positive, guys. It's KDB. And this guy is a joker. A joker. He tested positive 144 days after his recent birthday. Jesuit order gets you 144. So this is what it said about KDB. Manchester City playmaker Kevin De Bruyne has tested positive for COVID-19 on his return from international duty. Interesting, he scored in that game against Wales in a 1-1 game. The 30-year-old will isolate for 10 days, meaning he will miss Sunday's Premier League match at home to Everton, Masonic club, and Wednesday's Champions League game against PSG, home of the Jesuits, Paris. De Bruyne, who is vaccinated, they have to tell you that to mock you, scored for Belgium in their World Cup qualifying draw with Wales on Tuesday. The symptoms will be minor, hopefully, said City manager Pep Guardiola. Huge Jesuit, guys. As soon as possible, he can come back. We do not worry about what we are going to miss. The person is more important. We have to help him and hope it goes well while he's isolated. What? What is this, guys? What is this? And today, QPR played Luton in the Championship. This really didn't need much of a decode. But I just want to show you something here. I want to show you something. Championship today. Queen's Park Rangers played Luton Town. They won 2-0. I didn't do a big post about this, but I told many of my patrons that QPR would win this game for one simple reason. That if Luton lost, they would drop to 6-6-6 for the season. 6 wins, 6 draws, 6 losses. 6-6-6. So a 6-6-6 record for Luton Town after 18 games. IHS gets you 18 in 2 ciphers. IHS is the Society of Jesus. IHS gets you 216 in English Sumerian. 6 times 6 times 6 gets you 216. The word vaccination gets you 666 in English Sumerian as well. And we have KDB and Eddie Howe testing positive today, even though they're both vaccinated. But the 666, guys, just so in your face. The only game played in the Championship today, a team becomes 6-6-6. And do you want to see something else, guys? Opening goal after 10 minutes. Second goal after 55. Okay, how often do I talk about 55 and 10? Satan, 55 and 10. Second goal after 55 minutes. First goal after 10. Luton Town lose the game and they now have a record of 6 wins, 6 draws, and 6 losses. 666. And I've shown you before that 55 is the 10th Fibonacci and triangular number. The 2 goals, guys. First one after 10 minutes, the second after 55. QPR had 53% possession. Or at least that's what they tell us. COVID gets you 53. Guys, satanic rituals every single day. Ask yourself, do you think Eddie Howe tested positive? Do you think KDB did? Some of you might say yes. I don't think they did. I don't think they did. And this here, is it just random that these 2 goals came after 10 and 55 minutes when a team's record becomes 666 and Satan equals 10 and 55 and 55 is the 10th triangular and Fibonacci number? Is that random? Is it random that this game was played, guys, on 71 date numerology, pure, and it finished 2-0? And 71 is the 20th prime? Do you think that's random? It's not. It's not, guys. The championship is rigged by the numbers as well. Luton Town 11th position, QPR 5th now. 11, the 5th prime. Luton Town 11th now, QPR 5th. This is like 115, guys. And Lucifer gets you 115. As does Masonic. Masonic also gets you 29. And how many points are QPR now on? 29 points. What's 29 plus 24, guys? What's 29 plus 24? 53. Like COVID. Like how QPR had 53% possession. People can keep denying this information if they want, but I'll just keep presenting it, and I'm getting better every single day. It's becoming so undeniable now. So undeniable. Luton are now 5 points behind the R's in 11th. 5 points behind them. So they're 11th and 5 points behind QPR. Of course they are. Whether these players and coaches know it or not, these outcomes are all predetermined and they're all satanic. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you start sharing my work a little bit more. I know more people are waking up, which is beautiful. Because this is all absolute bullshit. Cheers, guys.